NFL, and let's start off with Kansas City. Start off with the Chiefs, and we'll get to. I'll start off with the Chiefs Colts, and I'll start with the Colts. The Colts honestly really have nothing to. The Colts really didn't have nothing going. They didn't do nothing right. Everything was wrong. Everything they did was wrong. Everything that went wrong. Everything that went wrong didn't go wrong. The Colts did not. They abandoned the running game way too soon. Way too soon. You know, they was running the ball a little bit, and then they just went from run and pass. And Andrew Luck was getting touched a lot, you know, and the defense. The Kansas City Chiefs won the game for one reason only. That front four line, they won the trenches. There's no way around it. There really is. I know the offense did what they did. Tyreek Hill, a monster game. So is Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs finally got their first home playoff win since '93, and they will host the AFC title game for the first time in the first time ever at Arrowhead Stadium, and I expect this place to be rocking this Sunday. I expect it. Now, like I said, with the Colts, the Colts have nothing to be ashamed about. They really didn't. They went from 1-5 to get the divisional round. Anytime when you get to the wild card game and lose the divisional round, you could say this has been a successful season. Getting to the divisional round is not easy, and get into the final eight and probably the best, and is without question the best week of playoff football. The two best teams in their conference defend their home turf, and the Colts, on the Colts case, they came in as the hottest team in the NFL. It wasn't on that day. It wasn't their day. It happens, it happens in the NFL, But if you're gonna win the Super Bowl, if you're gonna get to the Super Bowl, you gotta play great all week, and give the Chiefs a lot of credit, They ran. Hakeem Hunt was good. We talked about on the Saturday show. My brother touched on it. He thought that without Kareem Hunt, the running game would be suspect, but it wasn't. They ran the football all over the Colts, all over. Gave up 200 yards and gave up 200 yards. Patrick Mahomes almost had a 33. It just had a 27 of 39 attempts, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. There was no touchdown throwing this. No touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes didn't do no touchdowns, which was unbelievable. That says a lot. And kudos to the Chiefs, and they're headed to the AFC title game. And as for the Colts, for Frank Wright, the offensive line has been a force to be reckoned with, and the coach should be just. The coach gotta make things when things not going their way. They gotta learn to make adjustments. You're gonna learn to make adjustments. Andrew Luck is going. Don't worry about Andrew Luck. If Andrew Luck stay healthy, the coach will be right up there to win the division as long as Andrew Luck stay healthy. And Frank Wright, he just gotta make some adjustments. Make a little adjustments. That's all. Make better decisions. And as far as I don't know why, as far as the Chiefs. I think it's about time that Andy Reid. I hope Andy Reid gets to the Super Bowl, because out of all the coaches that's in the tournament, no coach deserves it more than Andy Reid. Andy Reid has been a successful coach for 2 decades. The best coach in my opinion, the best coach the Eagles ever had, obviously. Resurrect the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember the Kansas City Chiefs after Todd Haley did not make the playoffs in the last 3 or 4 years, and resurrect that team. Remember, the Chiefs won one division. Okay? And they had Todd Hurley, and that was it. Now they got Andy Reid, and the Chiefs, had to host the first AFC title game in their building ever. Speaks volumes. It really does. And Patrick Mahomes, what can you say about him? There's nothing else you can say, man. He's one of a kind. And it's safe to say the best player, the best quarterback that Andy Reid ever coached. Outside of Brett Favre. I think there's no doubt about it. I don't know how can you not say that they're the best coach. He's the best quarterback they ever had, And as far as the Chargers, New England. Say what you want about New England. But they have one of the greatest dynasties in the history of this sport. And I think you gotta put them right up there. To get to the AFC title game every single year since 2011, they have been in the AFC Championship game. In the AFC Championship game for the last 8 years, since 2011. It's been incredible. It really has. Every year. And that's kudos to Bill Belichick, obviously. Tom Brady, still Tom Brady. Even though all the offensive rookies, and the Patriots are still dominant. Listen, I have tremendous respect for the Patriots. I really do. Yes, they cheat. There's no. We can't exclude that. They cheat. But also they win. Can't take that away. As for the Chargers, I hate to say this. I don't think Phillip Rivers is not going to see the Super Bowl. It's going to be one of those quarterbacks that a great player, a Hall of Fame player. When it's all said and done, him and Antonio Gates. But for some reason, they're not going to see a Super Bowl, and it's not easy. And it sets up this AFC Championship game, the Chiefs and the Patriots at Arrowhead. It's probably I believe it's a 4:00 game. So, it's going to be a 4 o'clock game on this Tuesday, so it should be a lot of fun. A lot of fireworks. Last time they faced each other, it was a lot of fireworks. And keep this in mind: Week 1 of last year, the Chiefs beat the New England Patriots. So you know, it could happen. So let's just keep that in mind. Finally, the Cowboys again. The Cowboys defense has been solid all season long. Have played well going to the Rams game, playing the Rams. And the Rams, who was struggling against the Bears, against the Eagles, just came and beat the living daylights out of the Cowboys. Just snatched their heart and never looked back. Never look back. It's like the Rams just threw a knockout blow, and the Cowboys never recovered from that. As far as the Eagles, the legend of Nick Foles is real, but it's been a fun ride. And the Saints are continuing to ride it high. Continue. You could say they're the hottest team in football. And it sets up this NFC Championship game, the Rams and the Saints, the rematch. Both teams have rematches, and for the AFC and the NFC. It should be a lot of fun next week. And with that's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live for the first episode of 2019. Thank you so much for listening. Want to listen to this episode again? Please go to Spreaker.com and type in the keyword Andrew Perry. That's once again Andrew Perry. Go to Spreaker.com, type in the keyword Andrew Perry. Follow my show on Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. Until then, this is Andrew Perry, always saying to you, Shalom, let peace go with you, and I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.